Hey there, how there, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter Diamond wishing you a happy Canada Day. And of course, we are doing PCB Play Baseball. Now, it was kind of planned to do PCB Play Baseball on July the 1st because OTP is actually had an off day for July the 1st. And so I was going to do PCB Play Baseball as is, not realizing the gravity of the situation being that it is going to be doing the two Canadian teams in action, the 93 Blue Jays and the 94. Just a reminder, up to today, the Yankees, the one, the Knights and the Cardinals lead their divisions. In the AL East, the best team, and they above 500 with three teams in the AL West. 01 Mariners, the greatest team to not win the World Series, not even make the World Series. The 1919 Chi Sox, and the Black Sox, and the 2023 Texas Rangers going toe to toe. They're above 500. In the meantime, I didn't see the sign. Sorry. In the meantime, yeah, the 1912 Giants, the 1955 Brooklyn Dodgers, the 1942 Cardinals, the 1906 Cubs. You know, Cardinals, the 42 Cardinals, one of the most underrated teams of all time. The 1906 Cubs, who won 116 games like the Mariners. The 75 Reds are all above 500, so only five teams are above 500. However, to make it simple, it'll be 8 and 8. The 88 Dodgers, the 94 Expos, and the 95 Braves would all make it. So we head to the schedule. And that's what the schedule brings. We are, of course, going to autoplay the games that don't involve the Toronto Blue Jays. Well, actually, it's actually strange because it's interleague, AL versus NL. Nevertheless, we are going to simulate some games. Murderers Row wins 6-1. Herb Pennock beats the Candyman with Babe Ruth's 35th home run. The 95 Braves outdo the 27 Yankees with a one-hitter. Greg Maddux, of course, it's Greg freaking Maddux. He beats Schilling, McGriff, and Eddie Perez with home runs. So Braves had more home runs than the 04 Red Sox had hits. The 2020 Rays winning 5-3 over the 86 Mets. Big win for them. Aaron Loup goes to 5-1, beats Neiman. Backman, Carter, and Knight for the Mets for home runs. Lau and Chi-Man Choi for Tepa. Orioles Legends win 12-4. Tom Phoebus beats Bob Walk, who will have to walk home down at 1-9. McBride and Boone go deep for Philly. Ballinger for Baltimore. The 1912 Giants win 2-0 as Ames beats early in the morning. Mm-hmm. The 1911 A's win 8-7. Kraus beats Roebuck. Furlow got deep twice for Brooklyn. Don Simmer, the gerbil, and the A's had Chris Lord going deep. The Black Sox win 10-9 in the 11th. Loudermilk beats Jay Helen relief. Kirk Gibson went deep for the Dodgers. The Cardinals 5-2. Beasley goes to 13-3. Tapney drops to 3-10. Terry Moore's triple home run. The 1906 Cubs win 13-4 as Lundgren takes down Saberhagen. Steinfeld, Klink, and Nathan Lau. Well, he was sent to give the 1906 Cubs some bench depth, and Balboni deep for the Royals. Reds win 8-7. Eastwick beats Moore with McElhaney 7 save. So in relief, I guess. Oh, and Mariners win 3-2. Paul Abbott beats Vukovich with Kaz to save. The A's 10-3. Catfish beats Brian Anderson. Tennant's 2 home runs for him. Joe Rudy with a home run. Texas beats San Diego 9-0. Perez beats Schall, Seager, Nathan Lowe, and Garver going deep. And Houston wins 2-1. Mike Scott's now 15-4. Russia the Pino the save. Yeah, sorry for that little tiff. I'm like, free up space. Why? I forgot to take out the master tapes for, I did some top 10s today, Cutter top 10s, and of course that takes up space. So I got rid of 7 gigs, so I should be safe as houses. Our first game is in Detroit, as Montreal will take on Detroit. Pedro Martinez has been terrible this year, 4-9. The Tigers counter with Wilcox, who's 2-6. I'm not gonna deny Pedro Martinez a start. No, sir. Lenny Webster, as good as he is, I can't have him. Moises Alou will play DH. I'm only allowed to make one change, right? Yeah, I'm allowed to make one change in the starting lineup to make it fair. 84 Tigres. Lou Whitaker. Why did they not want Lou Whitaker playing second base? Well, that's playing dumb. I know I'm partially anti-Tigers because I'm a Blue Jay fan, but that's actually some grade A bullshit. Here we go.
Replay Radio is live from Detroit. Top of the first.
Turnbull and Michigan Streets. Corner of Michigan Turnbull. Tiger Stadium, Bud Light sponsoring this, and Coca-Cola. Milt Wilcox, 2-6 for this simulation. He was 17-8 in real life. He's from Honolulu. Cool. Marcus Grissom, the pride of Atlanta, who had 3 doubles against the 55 Dodgers in May, 1 game. 45 RBIs in 81 games in the simulation. 45 RBIs in 110 games. He then went to his hometown Atlanta Braves and won the World Series the next year. Fire sale. And a snag by Mr. Trainer. 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Here comes Cliff Floyd playing first base. He's also a good left fielder. Had 3 doubles in a game a couple days ago against the 82 Brewers. 23 RBIs in 72 games. He had 41 RBIs in 100 games in real life. Of course, Montreal, it's a little bit biased. Ground ball to Garby, he throws to first. Because the 94 Expos didn't finish their season.
2 outs, bases empty.
74 and 40. Moises Alou, DH today from Atlanta. 6 RBIs against the 97 Marlins on June 15th. He's got 18 homers, 72 RBIs. He's close to his real life numbers. Very close. Hit to Whitaker and maybe. Yep, no harm, no foul.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
Dun dun dun. I'm gonna make you mine.
Bottom of the first.
Bottom of the first. Pedro, 4-9. He was 11-5 with a save in real life. His first season coming to the Expos after trade with the Dodgers, which saw Delano DeShields head to Dodger Town, and Expo fans were pissed because they gave up the Shields. Well, the joke was on them at the end of the 94 season. The Shields didn't really do so well, and Pedro became a good pitcher for 4 years for the Expos. Lou Whitaker from Brooklyn. He had a grand slam against the 69 Orioles April 14th. 528 RBIs in 77 games. Well, he played 143 in the season. Hit the third. Oh, a bunt. Trying to trick him. 6-4. Well, both had to be higher.
1 out, bases empty.
Barry gives a glance saying, why would you do that? Here's Alan Trammell, the shortstop from Garden Grove. You know, Trammell and Whitaker, one of the greatest Keystone combos of all time. 5 hits against the 93 Blue Jays, June 15th. He has 35 RBIs. And a strikeout. Strike 3.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here comes Barbaro Garby. Remember, I can only make 1 change. So he comes in from Cuba. He's Mr. Utility Man today. And he's a single.
2 outs, man on first.
Here comes Lance Parrish. Well, we have the space action chart. It is a 6-2, a possible wild pitch. Well, any number adds a wild pitch, and Barbaro, who was the name of great horse
2 outs, man on second.
In the 2000s. Here's Lance Parrish, who's usually the catcher. From Clareton, Pennsylvania. Big wheels keep on burning. 1 month ago, he had a grand slam against the 91 Twins. He's got 18 over and 61 RBIs. He had 33 and 98 in real life. And goodbye, stick 3. So that's hit by Garby.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
Nothing else.
Top of the second.
Top of the second. Larry Walker, proud Canadian from Maple Ridge, British Columbia. 15 home runs in this simulation, 19 in 100 games. Of course, you know, they played 110. Well, maybe he's gone deep. He needs a 6. That's a 1. That's a single. Tiger Stadium was also known for having that overhang in right field.
No outs, man on first.
You know, can catch home runs before the right field fence. Darren Fletcher, well, Walker might steal. Might steal. He does steal, so he's on second base. I was about to say, well, remember.
No outs, man on second.
It's not Darren Fletcher the catcher, as they call him, from Melhurst, Illinois. 64 games, 26 service. He had 94 games in real life. Will we drive to center? Lemon will be able to catch the ball. And
1 out, man on third.
For Lou Frazier, left fielder, playing today. He should be happy. 33rd game this year. 5 RBIs from St. Louis. Line out to right. Will Walker go? Walker might go. I think he's safe. 5-2, that's an extra base plus. It shouldn't really be a plus.
2 outs, base is empty.
For the other batters to try to get on base. But yeah, Sack fly for Frazier, and now here's Juan Bell, not J Bell, Juan Bell, from San Pedro de Marquez, the shortstop factory of the Dominican Republic. 10 RBIs in 46 games. He only played 38 games in real life. Ooh, rare play. It's a 4, so they'll have to go by his speed. He does have decent speed. Only 2 numbers can fuck him up. And that's not one of them. You need to be higher than a 4.
2 outs,
So
men on
single, and
first.
here comes Mike Lansing, who's going to play shortstop today. I would have had him at second base, I'm sorry, but to me, Mike Lansing will always be a second baseman. He's from Wyoming, must you know? And 6-3.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the second.
Anyway, bottom of the second, Larry Herndon, playing left field from Sunflower, Mississippi, 65 games, 16 RBIs. And a fly ball to left.
1 out, bases empty.
Chet Lemon, center fielder, Chet the Jet from Jackson, Mississippi. 3 doubles against the 2020 Rays, early in the season. He's got 38 RBIs. And 20 home runs in real life. Fly ball to center. Grissom was a 5, but there's question marks. So, no numbers can fuck him up. Even a 6. That's 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
From Kirk Gibson, right field. From Pontiac. He played for Michigan State in sports. Hit a walk-off grand slam against the 1911 A's, the $100,000 A's, if you will. Well, of course, $100,000 in 1911 was way bigger. 91 RBIs in the lake. And he goes down and paid for fastball.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shoosh!
Top of the third.
Top of the third, the number 9 hitter, Sean Berry, the third baseman from Santa Monica. Up, sun sells down on the Santa Monica Boulevard. This Sheryl Crow sang. Grand slam against the 55 Dodgers. He has 12 home runs. He has more home runs in the simulation than he did in real life. Remember the second? Technically, Sean Berry is the biggest starter for the 94 Expos that is, well, not very
1 out,
modern.
bases empty.
You had Fletcher, you had Floyd, you had Lansing, you had Will Cordero at short, you had the outfield of Anu, Grissom, and Buckeye. Right, here's Grissom. Let's look it up. And Trammell flips it to Bergman, 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here comes Floyd. There goes Floyd.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning. Bottom of the third.
On the third, number 8 hitter, Marty Castillo catching today from Long Beach. This will be his 20th game. He's had 10 RBIs. He had 17 in real life. Hit the second, and that's an out. And
1 out, bases empty.
Going to take Bergman, first baseman from Evanston, Illinois. 120 games, 44 RBIs. Real life, it's 10. I think this was the season in which he hit that home run off the Blue Jays to win the game on ABC's Monday Night Baseball after fouling off so many
2 outs, bases empty.
And now here's Whitaker. But it's not an error. 25.
2 outs, men on first.
Okay, he's gonna make an error. No. 2 balls, but nothing else.
2 outs, men on first.
Here's Trevor. And he pops up there and makes the play. No harm, no foul.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Top of the fourth.
Just a reminder, and another background pick. This one a little modern as well. Just a reminder that PC Replay will be back on the 11th. I know it's supposed to be every 13 days, but because OOTP has the All-Star game on July 12th, July 11th, we'll be back with PC Replay. I have no clue who's going to play the doubleheader. I will figure that out a bit later. Anyway, here's Moises Alou. And on the second, he's out. Yeah, this has to be like early 90s because that Mariners logo
1 out, bases empty.
survived till 94. That's 93. Here's Walker. That's it. Kirk Gibson. One right fielder to the other right fielder. Does Gibson make a move? Answer is no.
1 out, man on
Anything lower
first.
than 30 is guaranteed because the red die, you have to go 4 out of 6. Here's Fletch, the catcher. The second. Ooh, that's possible. But that's not true. Walker is erased. The lead runner is. Oh, sometimes that's
2 outs, man on first.
nothing at all. Here's Frazier.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 4th.
Bottom of the 4th. Here comes Gertz. And right to Frazier. Uno Alto.
1 out, base is empty.
Gertz. Good night, strike 3.
2 outs, base is empty.
Herndon. Get to short and he out. So 3 up, 3 down.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
Dun 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 dun. Gonna make
Top
the
of the 5th.
Onto the 5th. And here comes Juan. Hit the Garvey and Ute.
1 out, base is empty.
Mike Lansing. A good single. And,
1 out, man on first.
oh, base action. It is 2-2. Is it a pass ball or Castillo? It's a 1. They should have just said 1. Although, yeah, or 0. They should have just said 0 on the pass ball.
1 out, man on second.
No, Lansing's the second base anyway. Originally. And a nice snag by. Oops. Did Lansing stray too far? Yep. Brutal mistake.
No runs,
Still
1 hit, and none left on.
Anything can happen.
Bottom of the 5th.
Here comes Chapman. Bravo, Lansing flips it to Floyd. Uno Alto.
1 out, base is empty.
Gibson to first base and stop. It's 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
And then
2 outs, man on first.
here comes Berkeley. Hit the third, and that's an out. So it's a pitcher's duel.
No runs,
I
no
know
hits,
sometimes
and 1
when
left
I say
on.
it's a pitcher's duel, it's
Top
a
of the 6th.
pain in the nerves. But you never know. Here's Grissom. A good single. Not in front of Marty Castillo. He's not really much of a catcher, technically. That's an error, 50 point. They needed a red 3 or higher.
No outs, man on second.
Second for Floyd. Drive to the center. Grissom will have to hang back.
1 out, man on second.
There's a loop. Drive to the center. Lemon makes the catch. Grissom has to stay.
2 outs,
Again,
man on second.
it's 2 outs, and here comes Mr. Walker. Fly ball to center. So Walker gets
No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 6th.
onto the 6th, and here comes Whitaker.
No outs, man on first.
Sashin, strike 3.
1 out, man on first.
Kirby.
1 out, men on first and third.
Can he do something? End the game. He does. He strikes out. It's 2 outs.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Number 5. No, number 7. Okay, here's Herman. And he didn't earn it. He needs a hit. Then he goes back to the. So Pedro does his job. And
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on.
Oy vey.
Top of the 7th.
On to the 7th. Oh, no more purpose. Butcher. It's a short, and he's out. On the way.
1 out, base is empty.
And here's Frazier. Popped up, Whitaker makes the catch. It's 2 in the bag.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here comes Bell. Ballpark effectively hit or miss. That's a miss. Even if it's a 6. So Wilcox keeps things in order.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
Dun 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 dun.
Bottom of the 7th.
Bottom of the 7th, taking over the ball game, comes up, and here comes Chet Lemon. Hits at the Berry, flips at the first, that's an out.
1 out, bases empty.
I know a lot of people will be probably saying, why aren't you speaking French in this video? I already wasted it with OTP. Hit the second, and ooh, possible error. 63, come on, you really think that's an error? Nope, not even close.
2 outs, bases empty.
You tripled that, that's the 63. Here's Castillo. The ninth, swing and a miss.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shush.
Top of the 8th.
Top of the 8th, and here comes Lansing. Infield single. Because he wants the mingo.
No outs, man on first.
Here comes
The defense is
Barry.
playing in at the corners.
Very, very interesting. Pitching up. Well, there's a guy section. 3-4. A wild pitch. Has to be a 6. It's a 1, so
No outs,
problem.
man on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Of course, you give the argument.
It's a hit and run.
Hit and run. Possible pickup. Uh-oh. Nope. His eyes higher.
No outs, man on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Pitch to Barrett. I'm on the Barbie, and it's an infield in. They'll concede Lansing the second.
1 out, man on second.
Do you intentionally walk Grissom and get to full end? They say no. And it caught them, middle right field. That's 2 for the Expos. Grissom, shut up. Intentionally walked him.
1 out, man on second.
Deployed, but the call. Yep, Wilcox is OUT out. It's gonna be Rosema. Baby Rosema, who has 5 starts, who's 3-1. 5 starts, 5 relief appearances. He was 7-6 in real life from Grand Rapids. Catch the right. At the first, and ooh. There's some moves to third base. So Montreal trying to take this one.
2 outs, man on third.
Rare play. Is it a rare play? Is it on number? It's a 3, so we go to the book. And the book says 3-5. Check swing on full count. Peel. No swing. Lou gets a walk.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Now, you could walk and get Fletcher. I think they will. Yep, they're going to catch a walk. Larry Walker to get to Fletcher. Well, pardon the pun, that's a walk.
2 outs, bases loaded.
Yeah, they had such a tough time. And now Fletcher. They want to go after it. It works. 5-0 right, and Montreal reached the bases.
1 run, 2 hits, and 3 left on. Bottom of the 8th.
Against Berkman, Whitaker, and Tramley.
No outs, men on first.
Whitaker smacks it to left. Frazier will snag it. And that ring is higher.
1 out, men on first.
Here's Tramley. Oh, perfect back. Hit or miss. Could be a miss. It is a miss. My ball walking the sketch. It's 2 down.
2 outs, men on first.
Here comes Garvey. Compared to side. Hits it to third and ooh, close play. Really?
Hey!
What's that? Third time he's gotten taken. Man, I guess
2 outs, men on
they did
first
make the
and
points,
second.
but now, do you want Parrish to get to Herndon? I think you do. Well, he struck. Wait a minute. He struck out 3 times. Well, you can't risk it. Because sometimes it sticks.
2 outs, bases loaded.
Smart move on his part, and now he's got Herndon. They fly all 5 feet away from the wall in that grand
No
slam.
runs,
So Detroit
1 hit, and
takes
3
up.
left on.
Yes, caught with
Top
the
of
bases
the ninth.
forward. 2-0, and now you've got Frazier, Bell, and Lansing. They're going to take Frazier out, and it's going to be Rondell White. They're going to go with Rondell. Turn away. Possible walk. Heading below the Mendoza line.
Ball 4.
That's a walk, so Rondell gets on base. It doesn't matter about the grip.
No outs, men on first.
Mendoza line. And Rondell from Georgia. Peachy from Georgia. He only played 40 games in real life. Juan Bell has done nothing. And Will Cordero is coming in. The Expos kind of have a weak bench after that. Will Cordero from Puerto Rico, who had a grand slam against Brooklyn. He has 10 homers in 82 games. He goes down swinging.
1 out, men on first.
Here comes Lansing. Overs to the left field corner. Does White score? No hold.
1 out, men
No,
on second and
Barry
third.
gets- Oh,
They've brought the infield in.
Barry knows all he's got to do is look. It's at the third, and that's an out, and the runners have to hold.
2 outs, men on second and third.
I'm going to start walking people to get to people until you walk Walker. Single or double by Grissom. Can he make more damage?
Ball 4.
Bases loaded.
2 outs, bases loaded.
He's walked four guys. Yeah, you gotta take him out. So it's gonna be Roger Mason, future 93 Philly. And play worked.
No runs, 1 hit, and 3 left on. Bottom of the ninth.
Pedro's on B grades. Left field goes to Rondell. Second base will go to Jeff Garner. You got Lemon, Gibson, and Castillo. Pedro is known for being ballsy. Got him. That's 10.
That's his 10th strikeout of the game. One out, base is empty.
Here's Gibson.
One out, man on second.
Go for the win. Yeah. Well, they're going to take out Castillo, and it's going to be Hojo. Aaron Johnson's going to come in to pinch hit, and I think that's the end of Pedro. So Wetland, the closer on this team, will come in. He's got 9 saves. He's got to try. Hojo, well, Wetland is from San Mateo, California. 25 saves in real life. Hojo, who's a utility man himself, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs from Clearwater, Florida, who actually played third base for the 86 Mets. Here's Wetland to Hojo. Hojo away. Got him for 3. And now it's down to Bergman.
2 outs, man on second.
Against... No, they're not going to trust him. Terrell Evans is the big gun, the bat. From Pasadena, 37 years old. Only 12 RBIs. He had 16 home runs. He was at 38 when he hit 240 home runs.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Who's got a good batting average. You're gonna have to take some chances. Got him! Expos not long.
Montreal wins a close
2-0.
one. From all of us at Replay Games,
Pedro,
thanks for playing.
Pedro knew he had to do it. So Pedro beats Wilcox. Wetland picks up save number 10. And Pedro's the MVP. Well, he's got to be. The Expos 2 runs, 8 hits in an error. Tigers 5 hits in the air. Montreal left 9 on base. So it felt like they left the bases loaded 3 times. And Detroit left 10 on base. Pedro with the win. Wetland picks up save number 10. Wilcox the loss for Zeman. Mason had to do the dirty work. So Montreal beats Detroit. And now we had two Canada. So 93 Blue Jays take on the 97 Marlins. Pat Rapp on the bump against the great Jack Morris. Jack Morris actually struggled in the 93 season, if memory serves me right, and he started to flounder. Florida, this is their lineup. Dunwoody. Now, I don't think Todd Dunwoody deserves to play left field. So, well, Jeff Conine says he can play left field. So Jeff Conine will play left field. Moises Alou actually has to pull double duty. So yeah, well, the Detroit game's at 1, the Toronto game's at 7 at the Skydome. Pat Rapp will deal with this lineup. And boy, you got a tough lineup. Darren Jackson. He's got 8 home runs. But you're gonna deny Ricky freaking Henderson the chance to bat for the 93 Blue Jays? You'd be stupid. Although Darren Jackson does have some good hits. Yeah, remember, I bring them all in. And remember, DJ was traded for Tony Fernandez.
Replay Radio is live from Toronto. Top of the first.
This game read by Rogers and Chevrolet. Jack Morris 2-8. In real life, he was 7-12. So he had 20 wins in '92, then fell to 7, and basically was a shell of himself. From St. Paul, Minnesota, 38 years old, coming up back-to-back World Series rings with the Twins in '91 and the Jays in '92, winning make these things. Luis Castillo, the speedster from San Pedro, Dominican Republic, 21 years old, 34 games, 6 RBIs. He would become a superstar in years gone by. Line drive single, and that's it.
No outs, man on first.
Here comes Edgar Renteria, who will go on to do wonderful things for Boston and Florida from Colombia. He can win games, 23 RBIs. Run ball, 6-3. Castillo moves to second base because he's that damn good. Now, the Marlins have some young talent.
1 out, man on second.
Here's Gary Sheffield. Oh, Mr. Sheffield. From Tampa, 9 home runs in the simulation, 21 in real life. Pitching away. Hit the short, and he's out. Castillo will move to third base, so.
2 outs, man on third.
Runner on third for Bobby Bones. Bobby Bonilla from the Bronx, 14 home runs in 82 games in simulation, 17 in 153 in real life. And what's funny is today is actually Bobby Bonilla Day. Not just Canada Day, but it's Bobby Bonilla Day because he gets $1.5 million from the Mets every year for the next 9 years. Trust me, because of that contract in the 2000s. Which, anyway, Rudy grounds out. So the Blue Jays.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the first.
On the fourth, Pat Rapp, 1-3. In real life, he was 4-6 from Jennings, Louisiana. Not much of a strong pitcher. He'll face Devo, the center fielder from Jamaica. Grand Slam the 2020 Rays April 11th, 2 days after my birthday. 16 home runs in simulation, 15 in real life. Wow, he's a power hitter at this point. Lined up to Conine. And no, there's no All-Star.
1 out, base is empty.
No, there's no All-Star games. There's no All-Star games in any of the iterations and seasons I have from EC Replay. Robbie Alomar, second base from Puerto Rico, 77 games, 44 RBIs, and 93 RBIs in real life. This was the year after his famous home run off Dennis Eckersley that helped the Jays win the LCS.
2 outs, base is empty.
And where Steve-O 92 had that great catch that almost turned into triple play. Here's Paul Molitor, the DH guy, the Igniters, come from St. Paul, Minnesota, had 2 triples against the Bronx Bombers, Murderers Row, 12 home runs, 48 RBIs in simulation, 111 RBIs in real life. He's the guy who replaced Dave Winfield once Winfield left for Minnesota. Well, it's at least a single. How high does he have to be a home run? Oh, that's a home run. Yes, sir. There she goes. Paul, hey, Paul. That's a home run I see. Hey, Paula. Is that another one I see?
2 outs, base is empty.
Remember that from Married with Children episode. So Molly goes, do what can you do? Here's the man with the big home runs, Joe Carter. 93 Blue Jays from Oklahoma. 75 games, 51 RBIs. Simulation, 121 RBIs and 33 home runs in real life, 155 games. As a fun fact, Joe Carter nearly went to Kansas City on a contract, but the Blue Jays gave him one right at the nose. And of course, it worked out. 93 Blue Jays won the World Series. Thanks to Carter's home run.
2 outs, man on first.
Here comes John Oehler, the batting champ, the guy who flirted with 400 in 1993. 158 games in real life, 107 RBIs. He has 56 RBIs in this one. Yeah. He was the AL batting champion and was a pretty critical part of the team. Pitch of the way. And a deep fly to left. Column 6 on the home run. Nope, not this time.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left on.
Blue Jays up 1-0.
Top of the second.
On to the second, and here comes Darren Dalton, former member of the 93 Phillies from Arkansas City, Kansas. How can you have the name of a town of another state? Anyway, he only played 52 games in real life with the Marlins. I didn't know that. He played 60. This is 68 games for him. He's DHing. You know the DH always brings out an extra bat. We'll take on Morris. He knows the 93 Blue Jays well because Dalton played against them.
1 out, bases empty.
Finals. Jeff Conine, left field from Tacoma. 71 games, 19 RBIs for them, 61 RBIs. Conine was the first bona fide superstar for the Marlins, and the Royals left. Chris Howard, was that the guy's name? They protected him and not Jeff Conine, which was a brutal mistake. Hit to short, and that's out number 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here comes Jim Meisner, another member of the 93 Phillies. From St. Cloud, Minnesota, 41 games played, 17 RBIs in simulation, 34 RBIs in real life. Jim Meisner actually was out of baseball for 2 years because of Tourette syndrome. And no, it didn't make him curse every so often. Tourette syndrome is some kind of trigger, if you will. Anyway, here's the pitch. At the second, and he's out. Yep, yeah, I think so.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the second.
On the second, Blue Jays has a 6-7-8. Ricky Anderson playing right field. I know it doesn't seem right, but they want his batting life. Man of Steel, S-T-E-A-L. From Chicago, 3 home runs against the 91 Twins June 27th, which was shocking. And he could hit home runs. He's got 5. 21 in the real life between the A's and the Blue Jays. He was the massive trade deadline deal that the Blue Jays got to play the nail field. He died on Christmas Day 2024.
1 out, bases empty.
Strike 3. Now Ed Sprague, the third baseman, the guy who plays Kelly Cooper at third base after Cooper was traded to the Angels. From Castrofeli, California, IA, 79 games in simulation, 37 RBIs. He had 73 in real life. And yet Sprague came off the bench. Remember that pinch hit 2-1 home run in game 2 of the 92 World Series off the rear game. Anyway. Ooh, it's a rare play. It is a 2, so they go by his speed. He's got low speed, so I think he's out.
1 out, man on first.
Here comes Pat Borders, the catcher, the 92 World Series MVP from Columbus, Ohio. 36 RBIs in simulation, 55 in real life. Hit to first and double play. 3-6-3 winning by Kaching.
No runs, 1 hit, and none left on. Top of the third.
Under the third, the bottom of the Marlins order. Moises Alou playing center field from Atlanta. Grand slammed the 93 Blue Jays yesterday. He's got 15 home runs, 23 and 115 in real life. He's just coming off the plane from Detroit because of the 94 Expos. And he'll take a walk. No rest for the weary.
No outs, man on first.
Base chart. So there might be a few things to say. 3-3, that is a steal attempt. As behind another 3, it is. So Lou gets a second base. Otherwise, he gets a stolen base,
no outs, man on second.
Whatever. Here's Charles Johnson, the catcher from Fort Pierce, Florida. 8 home runs, 29 RBIs in simulation, 1963 in real life. Pitching line. Gets a short, and that's out. Lou will have to hang.
1 out, man on second.
Second base. Here's Castillo.
2 outs, man on second.
Here's Renteria. Up to the third.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the third.
Third, number 9 hitter Tony Fernandez from San Pedro. 69 games, 25 RBIs, 64 RBIs in real life, and 142 games for the 93 Blue Jays. Actually, he didn't start with the 93 Blue Jays. Remember, Fernandez was the guy that they traded alongside Fred McGriff to San Diego for Robbie Alomar and Joe Carter. Well, Fernandez was then traded from the Padres to the Mets, and then the Mets had him. However, the Blue Jays had a shortstop by the name of Dick Schofield, who actually was injured and could not continue. And the Jays decided to trade Darren Jackson to the Mets to get Tony Fernandez back. The second to recruiting. And a deep fly to right, Sheffield makes the catch.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Bieber. Up at the third base.
2 outs, bases empty.
Robbie Alomar. And he flies up to right.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2,
That was
3.
easy peasy.
Top of the fourth.
Into the fourth, and now another background pick with Farfignon Chevrolet sponsoring everything. Here comes Sheffield. And he goes to center. And that's the old school field.
No outs, man on second.
Because of those sideboards, like it was all tight from that pitch on the way to Bonilla. To third, and he's out. Yeah, out.
1 out, man on second.
Here's Aaron Dalton. Hit or miss. I think that's a hit. Gotta be a hit. A whooping single by Dalton. And Sheffield score. The answer is... He's gonna go for it. 2-2. That's an extra base. So it's an RBI single by Darren Dalton. We're tied at 1.
1 out, man on first.
In this game, and Montreal Detroit. Montreal won 2-0. Here's Panay. Hit the first and big double play. 3-4-3 minute to make catching.
1 run, 2 hits, and none left on.
Tie game.
Bottom of the fourth.
On to the bottom of the fourth, and here comes Maledar. When DBD, what can he do for the 13th time? Hit or miss on a single. If he gets a chance, that's a single. Because he wants the window.
No outs, man on first.
Still Curtis. Pitch on the way. Carter. Fly ball to center. Nice catch, 1 out.
1 out, man on first.
Sean Overy.
1 out, men on first and third.
1 out for Ricky. And he gave him RBI. Hit the second and... Up.
1 out, men on first and second.
Great. Enter towards the gap. Konine cannot get it. Henderson. That's a Blue Jays.
1 out, man on second.
Pat Rapp can't believe it. He's starting to lose his touch. Here's Porters. He hits it to right, and right's not a fast runner.
2 outs, man on second.
Here's Fernandez. Hooper to right field. Sheffield's at 2 defensive. Only one number can screw him over, but it's not a 6. The score is 5. DHB, early baseball.
2 outs, man on
I
first.
should replace him, and I will replace him. Dun, 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 dun. So it's going to be Ed Fosberg. I mean, the College World Series MVP 3 years prior to this. From Tucson, Arizona. He played 17 games in real life. In virtual, he's 2 and 1 with 2 saves. Pitch to White. Ball 2.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Robbie. This is the second, and he's out. But the Jays put 4 on the board without needing
4 runs, 5 hits, and 2 left on.
Got 8.
Top of the fifth.
On to the 5th, and here comes Eisenreich. Hit the second, and out to first. Oh. Darren Dalton had a few good
1 out,
plays
bases
in the
empty.
World Series. Eisenreich, playing the game in the 93 World Series, was hitting a 3-run home run off of Dave Stewart in Game 2. Alou to short, and he's out. Alou.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Johnson. Well, Sorry, Charlie.
Two outs, bases empty.
Homer makes it 5-2. I wonder how long they'll keep Morris in the game for.
One run, one hit, and none left on. Bottom of the fifth.
Here's Molitor. Towards the gap. Sheffield's at 2 defensively. I think that means that only one number will screw him. And that's the number that screws him. Molitor thought he had a single, but Sheffield somehow got to
One out, bases empty.
He's motoring himself. How did I lose that? Where's Carter? Popped up, and Neil says mine. 2 outs.
Two outs, bases empty.
Oop, a rare play. Is it a non-number? It's not. It's a 4. But they go by his teeth, by his running. But Olerud is a slow runner despite all those hits.
That's his 100th hit this season.
It's like 100 hit this season? That makes sense.
Two outs, man on first.
100 hits. Yeah, I would say we wouldn't have 200 hits in 80 games. That does not make sense. Doesn't count the smell test. Chris Ricky. 2 strikes out, so Fosberg does his job.
No runs, one hit, and one left on. Top of the sixth.
On to the 6th. We got Rancheria, Sheffield, and Bonilla coming out. Now, well, the 3rd strike because the 1st he's out. And
One out, bases empty.
they do for the 6th. There's the Sheffield. And he lines out to keep 2 down.
Two outs, bases empty.
Bonilla. And he grounds out, so nice job by Morris.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shoo!
Bottom of the sixth.
On the 6th, Fosberg is going to come out. Sprague's a good hitter. So they're going to go with 5-2. They're going with Alfonseca, known as Big 6 because he has 6 fingers on his pitching hand. From the Romana Domenica. 17 games in real life, 1 and 3. He was 25 when he did. This is his 13th appearance. I'll have a double.
No outs, man on second.
So
The
he's got
defense
double,
is
and now
playing
he
in at the
brings
corners. He's going to lay down a bunt.
Why not bunt? Johnson sees this and has trouble with it. He's at 66. So the runner will go, he gets the guy at first, and now Tony's got a chance to
One
run
out,
over the eye.
man on third. They brought the infield in.
Hit the 3rd, and it's a slow grounder. We're probably going to go after Sprague.
One out, man on first.
I don't know how Bobby Bones couldn't do the job. Well, he's probably taking up his $1.5 million paycheck. Here's White. Rambo the 3rd. They'll get the runner at 2nd, but not at 1st. Okay, that's fine.
Two outs, man on first.
That's fine, Jeffrey. That's fine, Jeffrey. Just keep going. Is he gonna steal? Yep.
Two outs, man on first.
Elmar. Rambo the 3rd.
One run, one hit, and one left on. Top of the 7th.
And now you get the beautiful, spacious sky and the dome. Called Pizza Pizza and Holiday Inn. Sponsored in the last 3 innings, and now here's Dalton.
One out, base is empty. Two outs, base is empty.
Racing rate. That's for the day for the Marlins? Is that an error by Devo? I shall say not. Who's check? They said he can still go. It is 4 runs. It's not
2 outs, men on first.
time yet in Toronto. Presumably. Hit or miss? That looks like it hits me. It is. A looping single by Wavy. 2 seconds. Is there another base? 5-4 is the next base, so first and third.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Here's Charlie Johnson. Can you get out of the mess? That's hit or miss. That's a hit. No, it's a 2.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
6-2. On the 7th. Molitor. Molitor.
No outs, men on second.
Here's Carter. Hits a short and he's out. Molitor will go to third base. So that works out fine.
1 out,
for
man on third.
Can you get an RBI?
They brought the infield in.
Hit the short and he's out, and Molitor will have to hold. Infield in.
2 outs, men on third.
Oh, let's see what he does. See what Henderson does. He's it. Oh, I know.
2 outs, men on first.
And he's a beat. Well, hold on. Ricky might steal. It's not for sure. Ooh, 63. At 56, I'm like, he's got
2 outs,
no,
men on second.
He gets a stolen base, and Alfonseca is done for. So it will be Kurt Ohala who will come in. He's only played 7 games. For Kalamazoo, give him a Kasu. Spray. Number 3rd, for the first time, he's out. Let the Jays put in another run.
1 run,
7-2.
2 hits, and
Giving
1
Jack
left on.
Morris some run support.
Top of the 8th.
Really? Really? This is Castillo. Looking right to left. Catch the ball. Doodles.
1 out, base is empty.
Yeah, that seems like under. That's a react.
All 4.
All 4.
1 out, men on first.
Sheffield.
All 4.
All 4. First and second.
1 out, men on first and second.
Mia. Well, it's a base action. I think you take him out now. Well, it's probably Frank Mania. Base action. 6-5. Impossible ball. Fuck. Second and third. Well, I think you've got to take your chances now.
1 out, men on second and third.
And you know Jack Morris is great. So Mike Timlin is kind of the setup man to Dwayne Ward, so they're going to go with Timlin. Not a bad effort from Jack Morris, but with runners on second and third, you're in trouble. Pitch by Timlin. All 4. So bases loaded. Of Marlins on
1 out,
1 walk.
bases loaded.
Now Derek Dalton. Well, Timlin from Midland, Texas, he played 54 games for the Jays and relayed 14 in the base action. It is a fly 2, a possible wild pitch. Must be a 5 or 6. It's not.
1 out, bases loaded.
Pitch by Dalton.
Track 3.
Strike 3. 2 outs now.
2 outs, bases loaded.
Now Jeff Conine. Can he get an RBI? Hit the first, and he's out. Timlin.
No runs, no hits, and 3 left on. Bottom of the 8th.
Will be pitching the 9th. So you got Borders, Fernandez, and White. Borders can't hit for shit. So 5-run game. So they're gonna go with Willie Canady. The pride of Venezuela, who had 38 games, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. That 1 home run, guess who was there for his 1 home run? Yours truly, July 18th, 1993, Royals, Blue Jays, Willie Canady in for a tired Devon White, play center field, and hit the game-winning home run off Hippo Pachardo. It's true. It's really true. That's nice. Hold on. Strike 3. Canady goes down to swinging.
1 out, bases empty.
Now Tony Fernandez, he's got a pair of RBIs. It's a 5-run game. I think you just get your guys in there. So Turner Ward's going to come in. The pride of Orlando, 72 games, 28 RBIs. Turner Ward would be better known for being that guy who was a Pirate in 1998, ran through the right field wall to catch a ball. And Bonilla makes a catch too now. Yeah, you're up by 5.
2 outs, bases empty.
Empty the bench. You're going to empty the bench with Devo, and it's going to be... It's Schofield who will come in. The guy who was injured so that Tony Fernandez came back. It's Springfield, Illinois. He only played 36 games for injury. Which way? Ball
2 outs, men on first.
2 outs for a steal attempt for Schofield. I don't know why you'd steal. You're up by 5. That's what I thought.
2 outs, men on first.
Robbie Alomar second. And Domingo Martinez is a decent infielder, so they'll let him hit. Consider Domingo. This is his 9th appearance. He had only 8 for the real life team. Hit the third, and he hit the base hits.
2 outs, men on first and second.
For Paul Molitor. I know he's 3 for 4, but you're up by 5. Yeah, Alfredo Griffin. Come on. From Santo Domingo, 46 games, 3 RBIs, but this is his 14th game. The funny thing about Alfredo Griffin is the Blue Jays traded him to Oakland in a deal to get Bill Caldwell. That move, well, they traded Dave Collins too. That move was to make Tony Fernandez the main shortstop in Toronto in the first place. And then in '92, they ended up bringing him back for the 1993 team. Pitch away. They set up again. And that's an open.
2 outs, men on first and third.
This is a weird day. Ohala can't believe it. Now Joe Carter's going to come out. Why not? And it's going to be Domingo Cedeno. Might as well get those guys up there from the Dominican Republic. Might as well get those guys up there. And deep fly. I thought Cedeno had torch into one.
1 run,
So the
2
Blue Jays
hits,
are
and
going
2 left
to
on.
make this a Canada sweep.
Top of the 9th.
8-2. Left field goes to Willie Canady. Center field will go to Turner. Second base will go to Domingo Cedeno. Shortstop to Schofield. And catcher will go to Randy Dorr. I know I could have put Carlos Pavón, but I don't know Randy. Why not? 8-2. The Marlins, I think, are going to pull their guys. Now, Eisenreich's out. Todd Dunwoody is going to come in to pinch hit. He's an extra double, though.
No outs, man on second.
And here comes Moises Alou, who's 1 for 3. He's good at that, so they're going to let him hit. Hits it to second, and ooh, possible error. Probably not. Nope. It's not an error. Dunwoody moves to third base. His run is kind of inconsequential.
1 out, man on third.
And here comes Charlie Johnson, the catcher. Does have some power, so they're going to let him hit. Strikes out. 2 outs.
2 outs, man on third.
And I think they might move him. They're going to take Castillo out. They need some batting. And Craig Counsell. Well, I see Devo on the 97 roster. He could have pinch hit because of the fact that so Craig Counsell will come in. He's the guy who scored the winning run in the 97 World Series. I know you could kind of say Devo White because he was replaced. You could have come in, but I think they also Counsell. I don't think they have a power hitter. They said for Counsell, but they already had make it 8-3.
2 outs, man on first.
Didn't really move in lead grades, but you have one more out. There's Renteria. And they are going. Yeah, they don't really have much power sources. There's Devo. They might as well put him in. And he flies out. Blue Jays
tone. Wins the game
Big
easily.
win.
From all of us at
Big
Replay
win for
Games,
Toronto.
thanks for playing.
Big fly. Jack Morris the win, Pat Rock the loss, Paul Muller is our MVP. Marlins, 3 runs, 8 hits, and 8 left. Blue Jays, 8 runs, 14 hits, 8 left himself. Yeah, Muller with the home run. Morris, 7 1/3, he gets the win. He's now 3 8. Dimlin, and then 2/3. Rap Fosberg. Well, Fosberg did fine, then he was on B grade, so they needed to change him. So Fonseca and Ohara had to come in. And the Blue Jays, Pachi. So after all 16 days, Greg Maddux was a one-hitter. Yep, Briss Lord with that 3-run home run against the 55 Dodgers. And the Dodgers-White Sox game is the game of the day, Radich. So we have 8 teams in the American League still above 500, with the 2020 Rays only 2 games below 500. But yeah, the 69 Oilers and the 23 Rangers there. But yeah, Murderers Row, Cleveland, the $100,000 infield Phillies, the Canada's team, the 93 Blue Jays, and the 69 Orioles are above 500 in the East. The West, the 2001 Mariners, the 1919 Black Sox, and the 2023 Texas Rangers. Through that, in the NL, the 1912 Giants, the 1955 Dodgers, the 94 Expos are at 500. The 1942 Cardinals, 1906 Cubs, 1975 Reds are above 500. But the 95 Braves and the 88 Dodgers, 2 games below 500. I think they'll let 8 and 8. All that. So anyway, the American League, Bobby Avila is the batting leader. He takes the lead from Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth was about to get, he's 2/3 of the triple cycle. 9 home runs ahead of Lou Gehrig and 17 RBIs ahead of Lou Gehrig. But now Bobby Avila is coming in saying, I want that batting title. Mike Garcia went leading in ERA. Mike Scott, because Houston's in the AL, 193. He has the strikeouts, 165 player, 130. Scott's got 15 wins, and so does Scott. So Mike Scott's 2/3 of the way to the pitching triple crown, but Mike Garcia's ruining him. In the National League, Frank Chance is leading the batting chance for 1906 Cubs. Joe Morgan, chicken wing guy, 75 Reds. Michael Jack Schmidt leads in home runs with 27. Duke Snyder of the 55 Dodgers only have 25. Johnny Bench leads in RBIs, and Kevin Mitchell is second. For the pitching, Three Finger Brown has the ERA and the wins thing for the triple crown, but not strikeouts. Randy Johnson of the 01 Diamondbacks has that. Jack Pfister is second in earned run average and wins to his teammate. So we've got that, and well, we're gonna have to simulate to the 11th, right, Jeff? Okay, well, let's just check the 11th, but they won't tell us what the matchups are. So I'm gonna just check it. Well, I need to make sure that everyone plays everyone. Arizona, San Francisco. Arizona needs a road game. San Francisco needs a home game, right? Nope. Oh, yeah. That's right. So one half of the doubleheader is Arizona versus San Francisco. So the 01 Diamondbacks will play the 89 Giants in one half of the doubleheader on the 11th, and that means I would go with Cleveland. Baltimore, Cleveland? What's Baltimore like? Baltimore is H. Yeah, Baltimore's H. So that could work. Cleveland? Yep, that will work. Yep, that'll work. Yep, that'll work. So Baltimore, Cleveland. So the 69 Orioles will play the 54 Tribe. The 01 Diamondbacks will play the 89 Giants. That will be the double dip on the 11th. There are going to be extra games being played as well on the 13th and 14th. So 3 PC replay days out of 4. But yeah, so Baltimore, Cleveland, Arizona, San Fran will be the gold standard on July 11th when we go back to PC replay baseball. I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.